Joined by Northeastern head coach Bill Cohen. To his left is Jonathan Lee. We'll start with a statement from Coach Cohen, and then if you have any questions, raise your hand. We'll bring the microphone around.
I'd like to congratulate Matt Brady, his staff, his program, entire James Madison University for doing a very, very difficult thing this evening, and that's earning an NCAA bid. I know our locker room is extremely disappointed. Felt like we let an opportunity slip away, but I just thought James Madison played a terrific basketball game today, and we got beaten by a better club.
Early on, did you feel like that JMU dictated the tempo and y'all settled for some quick shots and kind of fueled their run that way?
Yeah, I thought Joel hit the first shot of the evening. I thought we were going to have a little different results from yesterday, but all of a sudden you look up, it was deja vu all over again. You know, we got rushed into it, but I have to credit James Madison's defense. They're one of the best defensive teams in the league. They have a bunch of 6'5", 6'6" athletes that have a switching defensive scheme, which takes a lot of people out of their rhythm, and we couldn't really get any clean looks. We couldn't get any really tempo or offensive rhythm going, and you got to give credit to their defensive effort.
Back here for a second.
Coach, it seemed in the first half defensively you guys keyed on stopping Devon Moore, but Rayshon Goins and A.J. Davis killed you guys inside. Did you try to switch it up at some point in the first half to really protect the paint, or did you just continue to step up more?
Yeah, we did. I mean, obviously, Reggie Spencer played a terrific game against him up in Boston, and really did a great job on him. But I just think they had the urgency of seniors. They had 6 fifth-year seniors, I believe, on the club, and you know, they knew what time it was tonight, and they came to play. And A.J. Davis and Goins played a terrific basketball game.
Bill, you told me last night you were really, really concerned about dealing with Goins in the lane,
yep.
And he really, really hurt you in that first half, so your fears were well-founded.
He did, and we gave Dinko a shot at him for a little bit. I thought he did a decent job, but the game was a little quick for him. And then when we got behind, we had to get into a pressing, running and jump type scheme, and that's certainly not his game.
Jonathan, you were a lot more aggressive in the second half. Just kind of, what was the difference for you between the first half and the second half besides the scoreboard?
Well, it was just that mindset. We had to get something going. We shoot a lot of threes. That's just the way we play. But we had to get something going to the rim. Early foul trouble. Just try to get to the basket. So and just being behind, we had to play a little bit faster. So that was the mindset. Just push the pace, push the tempo, and I was able to get some looks.
Bill, as you mentioned, it was deja vu all over again. But when you got it to 8, did you feel like you had rekindled that same, comeback that you guys had fashioned the night before?
Yeah, I think thought we really had a shot there, and I thought there was a quick foul I think Joel's 5th foul on the three-pointer. I thought if we could have stopped that possession, that would have been critical. But the worst possible thing happened. We fouled on the three-pointer, and we lost, a guy who would be vital in our comeback. So, but I was proud of our effort. I thought our kids battled to the end. I thought guys who were in difficult positions and really showed the heart of this team and the resiliency of this team. We're disappointed tonight, but we know that there's more basketball left in the season, and this team has accomplished many great things. And I think it's a tribute to the character of the kids in that locker room.
Coach, speaking of Joel's 5th foul, it really seemed like that kind of deflated the team's energy. And at that point, you guys started really attacking the basket instead of settling for threes. Would you have done that if Joel stayed in the game?
Well, as you saw yesterday, Joel's capable of stringing a couple of threes together in a hurry. And you can come back from a large deficit when he gets it going. So he's critical to those type of comebacks. And when you don't have him in there, you really have to score with the clock not moving. And the best way to do that is get it to the rim and try to get some contact.
Coach, Quincy was in and out of the game a lot. It looked like he was pretty stiff out there. After yesterday's game, I know he's had back problems. Was that hurting him a little bit today?
Yeah, he wasn't moving real well. But he's a great kid, and he's a competitor, and he knew it was championship night, and he, he wanted to contribute. So, but unfortunately for him, I think he was just a little slowed by his back injuries.
For Coach or Jonathan, how big of a factor do you think their basically home crowd was tonight, just energizing them from the start?
I thought they made for a great atmosphere. We've been a tremendous road team. I don't think it affected the game all that much, but they did have a great energy in the building, and maybe it energized their guys, but I don't think it hurt our guys at all.
Jonathan, from your standpoint, being out on the court, what was it like when they scored 23 out of 24 points after what happened yesterday? What was that like as a player to be out there and feel that happening again?
Well, that's one thing we try not to let happen again, Tried to come out the gate, and felt like we did that early on, but they started to go on a run, just making a lot of shots, and our shots weren't falling. So it was just one of those moments where we stayed together just like we did yesterday. We stayed together, like our shots gonna fall, knee stops, and we just kept believing in ourselves. So, but fortunately we got down again, and we tried to make our run, tried to make our push, but just came up short.
Jonathan, I know you're probably experiencing a lot of disappointment right now at the opportunity lost, but what in the final summation is your takeaway here, given how hard you guys fought in these two games, to be in a position, to go to the tournament?
I'll just say I'm very proud of my team for, making it this far. We had an amazing, are having an amazing season, a 20-win season, and we came back, we fought, we competed all season long. So to be first place team and win a conference championship, championship and first place seed, that was an accomplishment right there. And we just fell short today. But we still gonna stick together like we always like we've done all season long, and I just go from there. Definitely.
Jonathan, how will the team react now? There's some teams that they get to this conference championship game, they finish first in the regular season, they don't make it, then they go to the NIT, and some teams it's a real letdown. Other teams look at it as another opportunity to keep playing. Obviously for you and Joel, it's the last time around, so that sense of urgency that Coach talked about. How will this Northeastern team react to playing in the National Invitation Tournament?
I think we'll really bounce back. We try not to lose 2 in a row, so we're going to really practice hard, prepare hard, and the NIT is just another opportunity. Any postseason play is a blessing for any team, so we're going to prepare. We'd love to be in the NCAA, but just playing after it, a lot of teams don't really get the chance to play, so we're going to attack it and do our best to win that tournament too.
All right. Anything else? Thank you, guys. Jonathan Lee from Northeastern, Rayshawn Goins and Devon Moore from James Madison, Jamel Hagens from Delaware, Brian Allen from George Mason, and A.J. Davis was the most outstanding player.